worked with Tate for a little while as well. Yeah, I was at East Central with, Norton Kay and those, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays when we visit a fairground, the music on the merry-go-round is made by a big hi-fi installation, and before music was made by one of those large fairground organs, and this one was built in 1908 by the firm Gebrüder Bruder from Waldkirch in the Black Forest, and it was constructed in 1908 for a merry-go-round in Budapest. Quite remarkable is the oriental facade, and we found this fairground organ in 1991 in Budapest in an old barn. It was totally dismantled, we restored it, and now it plays again. We are going to hear now the entrance of the gladiators. We are going now to the first floor. Please follow me and please be careful here with your hand.
Attends.
Yes.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a phonograph, and the phonograph was invented in 1877 by Thomas Alva Edison. And for the first time in history it was possible to record and to reproduce a human voice. In those days it was a miracle. And this is a pure mechanical system, a horn, a membrane and a needle. And how did it work? For example, the singer sank into the floor and his sound waves made a membrane oscillate. And the needle engraved these vibrations in the groove of a cylinder of hard wax. 10 years later, in 1887, Emil Berliner invented the gramophone record. Because it wasn't yet possible to amplify music electrically, huge horns like this one were to be used, and if music was too loud, a pillar was put into the horn. By the way, this gramophone dates back to the year 1910, but the record is way younger. We are going to hear now Que Sera Sera with Doris Day. But first of all, I must change the needle. It's a steel needle, and steel needles were to be used just once. It's a record of shellac, and it's better for the record. To reproduce a pianist's playing. One would have to pound the keys brutally to register anything at all. Therefore, the reproducing grand piano in another room later. And now back to the orchestrions. Now to this instrument. When this instrument was introduced to the public for the first time in 1909 at a music fair in Leipzig, they spoke of the eighth wonder of the world. And we will find out why. One could imagine a piano playing by a music hall, but playing a violin, a soulful instrument this way, seemed impossible. Rigoletto by Verdi. Of these instruments between 1909 and 1930. Nowadays, only about 60 of these instruments are worldwide preserved. And this instrument plays with air, and the bows are round. Here and here. We are going now to the Knight's Hall. Please follow me.